for Southern Miss Today, this is a party of less than 10, with me, Hannah Houston. That's one of my closest friends, Amanda Tindall. Don't worry, she has a career in teaching, not music. We FaceTimed last night to catch up. Well, last night for me, this afternoon for her. She's 17 hours ahead.
I am in New Zealand, North Island, Paraparaumu. It's a beautiful place in the world. I got here because I started working with this organization called LARSH. It's a beautiful place for advocating and just living with and supporting people with disabilities.
Amanda left the U.S. in August, way before COVID-19 started spreading here.
Yeah, I have a 1-year working visa, and 8 months into my 1-year working visa now. I was planning on coming back on month 9 next month, and that's not going to happen anymore because of good old COVID-19. One day I was out for a walk, going to the library and sitting in my coffee shop, and the next day, boom, I cannot leave my house, you know? It's funny how quick normalcy can be uprooted.
According to the World Health Organization, New Zealand currently has 992 confirmed cases of COVID-19, and only 1 resulting death.
Yeah, we have very few cases in comparison to other nations, and yet we're on a level 4 lockdown, which basically looks like only very essential workers. So we've got the pharmacies open and the supermarkets open, but the supermarket has strict rules implemented where they only let 5 people in the store at a time, and if you're waiting outside, you wait 6 feet apart. It takes hours to get in and out of the supermarket.
New Zealand is taking an elimination approach to dealing with the virus. Extreme measures to restrict travel and work have been taken during the lockdown.
So it's a 4-week lockdown, and we are today is the 2-week anniversary. So yeah, we're 2 weeks into a 4-week lockdown. 4 weeks is tentative. So yeah, I think that they're playing it largely by ear, and then at the end of the 4 weeks, seeing how many cases that there are, how many symptoms are actually showing when people are isolating, and taking all that into account, and then seeing if we need more. But I think what's expected is that after the 4-week lockdown, we're gonna go back to level 3, which is just a slightly more mild version of this. So still the coffee shops will be closed, RIP. I think it'll be a little bit more free to roam, and we'll be able to use our cars probably. But yeah, we were on level 3 for literally less than 24 hours before we moved up to level 4. And then that's how fast it escalated.
Amanda says the lockdown is far more restrictive than the shelter-in-place order for Mississippi.
Yeah, it's very strictly implemented over here. A very different culture than what we're used to, of course. Learning a lot of stillness and a lot of patience. Yeah, even driving is not allowed. You can drive if you're going to the store, but other than that, you can't just go for scenic drives. You can't drive down to the beach. It's a bummer. We live so close to the beach, but we can't even go.
She says lockdown policies are enforced, and roadblocks often stop drivers.
There's police officers going up and down the streets. So one of my housemates we had to take his medicine to him, and so we had to get a letter written from our superior of the reason why we were on the road, and it's like a roadblock, you know.
In the last 4 days, New Zealand has reported a decrease in cases per day. The containment approach by the United States is not seeing the same results as New Zealand. Amanda hopes to see more countries do better to stop the spread of the coronavirus.
Very serious over here, but I think it's all in the name of getting through this quicker, and I think that we will, just because it's being taken very seriously.
Amanda and I talked for a while about how we saw other people not taking the lockdowns seriously.
It's the things like people having friends over that really just gets under my skin. They're prioritizing their temporary social needs over the well-being of all people, frankly, because by this person having her friends over at night, that is actually indirectly causing me to be stuck in New Zealand longer. please stay home, you know?
Since New Zealand has shut down flights in and out of the country, Amanda is a little nervous about how it may impact her journey home.
I don't know. The first thought that comes to mind when I think of problems with Americans right now is me getting a flight back home. You know, because right now I literally cannot come home. And if something were to happen, like with my mom, with Sandy, with anyone that I love, you know what? I would be stuck over here.
I talked with Amanda's mom, Miss Donna, to see if she was nervous too.
But no, I'm not nervous about it. I think, it may be some more restrictions on flights and such, but I think, she'll be able to get home. It might not be in May, but she'll be able to get home. But, her, she could make the best of the situation.
As I expected, Miss Donna had a positive outlook. She said she's going to be glad to see Amanda whenever she makes it home. For now, while Amanda is on lockdown, she has stayed busy with the other roommates in her home, always bringing the life of the party.
I've read 4 books in the past 2 weeks, done a puzzle. I've been trying to pick up some songs with the piano. Let me think. Did some painting. I painted a picture of Kendrick Lamar. And I've been dancing. Most of all, I have been dancing 24/7.
This has been a party of less than 10 for Southern Miss Today. With me, Hannah Houston.